In the occupied West Bank, Israeli occupation forces today detained at least 22 Palestinians, including 2 female former prisoners and a woman, during large-scale detention campaigns, according to the Detainees Affairs Authority. The detention campaigns were distributed in the governorates of Ramallah, Al-Bireh, Hebron, Nablus, Tulkram, and Kalkija, and Jericho, where they were accompanied by acts of abuse, severe beatings, and threats against detainees and their families. The total number of arrests increased since the beginning of the conflict on October 7th to more than 7,422 people. According to the Palestinian Health Ministry based in Ramallah, at least 420 Palestinians have been killed in the West Bank by Israeli troops and settles since the conflict broke out. Relatives of 10-year-old Amr Najjar, who was killed during an Israeli raid on Monday, mourn over his body ahead of his funeral in the occupied West Bank village of Burin, south of Nablus.
I called his father and he told me Amr was mad tired. I went outside and started screaming. There were no tears. I didn't wail like other mothers. God brought patience to my heart. I went to his school 2 days ago to check on him. The teacher told me, "You came to ask about his politeness and cleverness?" He said Amr is the most polite child in all of Burin.
President Mahmoud Abbas met on Tuesday with his Turkish counterpart Recep Tayyip Erdoğan at the presidential palace in Ankara as part of an official visit to Türkiye, during which they discussed the latest developments in the Palestinian arena. During the meeting, President Abbas reviewed the latest developments in the Palestinian arena, the ongoing contacts with all parties to immediately stop the Israeli aggression against the Palestinian people, and the introduction of humanitarian aid to the Gaza Strip, especially to the north, which is suffering from a real and unprecedented famine. President Abbas thanked his Turkish counterpart for his unwavering positions in support of the Palestinian people and efforts to advocate their just cause in the International Court of Justice and at all international forums. For his part, the Turkish president reiterated his country's firm support for the Palestinian people and the right to freedom, independence, and the establishment of their independent state on their national territory. In this context, the president of Turkey declared that the Israeli settlements are the biggest obstacle to solving the conflict.
Those who are falsely called settlers but actually encroach upon the lands of the Palestinians are the biggest obstacles to the solution. In the context of the upcoming month of Ramadan, we are conveying our message regarding the necessity of preventing provocations to the relevant authorities. The demands of radical Israeli politicians to restrict Muslims' entry to Masjid al-Haram are absolutely absurd.